So when was the last time that you wrote a handwritten note? It's probably been a while. Technology has changed the way we communicate, hasn't it? We send emails, not letters, text messages, not phone calls. We order delivery instead of cooking dinner in our kitchen, all in the name of efficiency. But here's the point. Technology has made it easier to communicate, but it hasn't made it easier to connect with other human beings. I have found that the secret to connecting in the high tech, fast paced world that we live in is doing small things the old fashioned way. Write a letter. People I know have written thousands of handwritten notes, thanking people for advice, thanking them for an interview. It just puts that extra effort to show someone that you really care, that you're willing to go above and beyond. Some advice for writing a thank you letter is to really make it clear to the person that you're writing to the impact that they've had on your life. Talk about something specific like, thank you for the advice that you gave me. It's because of that advice you gave me that I'm now doing whatever it is. People are looking to make a difference, and so if you can show someone that they really had an impact on the life that you're living, the life that you're pursuing, it could have a very huge impact. Pick up the phone and dial. We've had, a company I know has hired thousands of employees, and they are personally calling every single one of them to welcome them to the company. And the CEO of that place is able to set the tone of what that company wants to be, where people go above and beyond to make people feel welcomed and to give those people, whether they're new or they've been coming there for months, a sense of belonging. And sometimes the CEO calls people on the last day of work. When people leave, sometimes that's the day they're more transparent than they were when they are still at the company. And it's a great opportunity to get feedback, which is very hard to get otherwise. Then ask interesting and meaningful questions when you get outside the office. When the CEO of the company that I was talking about is just traveling in a country, every night he will have dinner with people in that company, and he will ask questions like, "What's your underlying motivation? What's something that happened this week that meant a lot to you?" And when you go around the table, when people really open up and are able to engage, it sets a different tone. When people come back to the office, they can see each other and realize that they have known each other a deeper way. Answer questions with honesty. You know how it feels when you go into an elevator and someone says, "How was your weekend?" It could have been the best weekend ever, and you would have met the love of your life, and you would say, "Good, how was yours?" If you want to connect with people, then you have to open up. It's not always that good. Uh, I know, and I'm not always that good at it, and I imagine that most people aren't. But that's why being open stands out so much because most people aren't. Turn the video on when you're in a video conference. I would always recommend that because that's when you see the real personality come out. When you're on video, you're forced to be present. It's almost a forcing mechanism at that moment. Nobody succeeds alone. The more you can take time to develop genuine, authentic relationships, the more you'll be able to realize your dreams. You're going to be able to take big risks and know that there's a network of people to cheer you on, help you, and support your efforts.